welcome to my channel. I'm Melanie and I am a bubble bath enthusiast. I absolutely love talking about bubble baths, and this is one of the main reasons as to why I started my channel. If you like this video, please do so below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications on future videos. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about 3 things that I changed out of my bubble bath routine so that way I could get a much deeper healing experience. The first thing that I changed out of my bubble bath experience was the products. So I found that a lot of the products that I was using was beginning to feel the same, sort of started smelling the same, and every time that I went down that bubble bath aisle, everything just started looking some healthier alternatives, especially in my bubble bath, because I felt I'm soaking in these things for a minimum an hour, and what is my body actually absorbing? So I really went searching into more natural ingredients that I could make for myself, and that's when I stumbled upon essential oils and oil infusions. So I have been making my own bath salts, my own bath bombs. Unfortunately, I haven't mastered a good bubble yet for the bubbles in the bath, but the great thing about nature, about the oil infusions and the essential oils, is that you can pick and choose which oils that you are using. Bath can be a different experience because I can make them just before my bath. So that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to change the products that I was using. The second thing that I changed in my bubble bath routine was meditation. But instead of doing a meditation naturally, which is a lot of us that we do in our bubble baths, we tend to naturally meditate, but I wanted to do a more mindful meditation during my bubble bath experience. So that's what I started doing. I started bringing in breathing techniques, visualization techniques, affirmations, different things, chants sometimes, different things to try and help me through my meditation experience and just get a much deeper connection with myself. So that was one of the very big things. Actually, I throughout my meditation experience, I actually developed a before routine, a pre-routine to my bubble bath experience, and you can grab the copy of it in the link below in the descriptions, and yeah, you can get that right into your emails. And I developed that beforehand to try and help me get into the right mindset before I entered the bathroom and decided to take my bubble bath. So that's what I did. Meditation, mindful meditation, I should say, not natural meditation. So natural meditation is more like you're doing it without realizing, you know, you're kind of, a lot of people say you're in the zone, you're nice and relaxed, you're happy. That's sort of a natural meditation because you're kind of doing it on your own without realizing it. But a mindful meditation is when you are aware that you are meditating and that you are on this journey and that you are deepening this connection with yourself and working through those deeper traumas. So I brought those techniques, those breathing techniques, those affirmations, all those techniques into my bubble bath experience to help me deepen even more of my relaxation and my anxiety and my stress. The third thing that I brought into my bubble bath routine was restorative yoga. Now, this one took a long time and I'm still kind of new at this section, but restorative yoga has helped me a lot with tension in the body. We tend to hold tension. Well, for me, the way that I view tension is that it's trapped energy that is inside the body, and that when you stretch that tight muscle or that tight tendon and you release that tension, I feel like you are releasing that energy from your body, that trauma, that negative energy, going back to energy, that negative energy that's in that spot. So let's say you have a kink neck or something and you're rubbing it and you're trying to massage it out and everything. You're actually, in my mind, you're actually rubbing out that negative energy, that tension, that stress that comes out of your your body, out of your aura. So I do a lot of restorative yoga. I currently ordered a bustle that I'm going to use for my yin yoga. Well, I do a little bit of yin yoga and restorative yoga. They tend to be a little bit similar, but I do a lot of those. I also have a hot yoga mat that I use. It's got the silicone bubbles on the other side, so that way I don't slip on the bathroom floor. And it's just restorative yoga and yin yoga is not like your normal yoga. Like, yes, you go into deep stretches, but they are a little bit easier poses and stretches, but you're in it for a longer period of time for a more deeper stretch out of that muscle. So like, usually you hold a pose for about 1 to 2 minutes. With restorative yoga and yin yoga, you tend to hold it between 5 to 20 minutes depending on what feels comfortable for you. So I do a lot of that after my bubble bath, and I also find it helps, especially for those standard bathtubs where you don't necessarily have as much wiggle room to stretch out and really relax. I find it helps just with that extra stretching and that extra opening up of the body, of the chest, just to get that extra like in it. And I also love doing this part because it also extends my self-care time, right? So a lot of us tend to take bubble baths between an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. I like to get it just that little bit extra out of it. So I do some little bit of restorative and yin yoga at the end to help me out with even more deeper negative tension that is holding in my body. These are the 3 changes that I made to my bubble bath routine, and they have made the biggest impact. I find myself being able to work through my life traumas a lot better. I find myself decompressing from life's chaos, and also I started bringing in other tools that has helped me with sensory overload as a mom of a toddler, which I'm sure a lot of us can relate, especially with the banging of the toys and the loud, basically everything, screaming, playing, you name it. But yeah, those are all the things that I bring into my bubble bath. Well, those are the 3 main things that I've changed out of my bubble bath routine, but like I said, I still have more things that I've added to it, more tools, more sensory overload, all of this to really get down and make the most of my me time. Because like I said, as a toddler mom, you don't get a lot of time for yourself, and when you do get the time for yourself, you really do want to maximize that limited time. So again, my name is Melanie. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it. Don't forget to share it to somebody who might enjoy it, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell so you don't miss any future videos. And I will see you next time. Bye.